Bari here to bear witness on being queer and diversity. Now, this is a subject that's very near and dear to me, so much so that I can say that every cell of my body feels the importance of being queer and recognition that that is sacred, that that is part of the cosmic design for our society. And this is something that's not new to me. I was reminded of how 20 years ago, or nearly 20 years ago, I spoke at a rally while we were working for marriage equality. It was right after the oral arguments that Beth Robinson made in front of the Vermont Supreme Court. And at that rally, I said, I know in every cell of my body that if these three couples were granted the right to marry, that would be enough for me. But not only is it good for them, it is good for society. And it's good for society in the way this meadow back here is good for the planet and the earth and the soil, that it's had a chance to regenerate, and it has within it a whole diversity of grasses and flowers and insects and birds that come to it, the bobolinks and the robins and the crows, and then there's the geese and the turkeys and the turkey vultures that fly over and get the voles and such that are there, that the life that's in that meadow that's just behind me. That diversity is what brings health to the earth. And that diversity within sexuality brings health to our humanity. And that we are all part of human consciousness. That we are all part of what is sacred, and that the need is so great that we bring that into our consciousness, that this idea, I've talked about this before, of masculine and feminine. Masculine and feminine are about energy. It's not about gender. In fact, Sally Kempton, a great scholar of tantric and yogic literature and a teacher and an author, she said it in a lecture as she was talking about goddess energy, that it's not about gender, and that the connection that is there between two people is the energy, it's the sacredness that deserves and requires us as a species to recognize. So that's Bari, bearing witness on being queer and diversity, and how diversity is good for our souls, for our society, and for our planet. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it. If you'd like to give a comment, that would be great. And have a beautiful day like this.
The reason why I'm here today, and the reason why I work every day towards equality in marriage laws, is that every cell in my body tells me that marriage is a fundamental civil right. If the Supreme Court were hearing arguments to give just these three couples the right, that would be enough for me, because I believe they deserve it. But when Stacy and Nina and Holly and Lois and Peter and Stan were denied marriage licenses, every Vermonter was denied an opportunity for a better society.